IBA-School is a tool to come up with disruptive ideas and actually young input.
Different nations come together.
People from Argentina, Chile, Malawi, Germany, Austria.
And maybe to find solutions and cool ideas for the future
of Stuttgart, but also the future of urban design in general.
Planning is a key thing to do with good design.
Good morning everyone and welcome to the second IBA-School in Stuttgart.
We decided to do this in the church for the second time. The community decided to open the church
to bring in young people, to bring in different people.
I think it's just a great opportunity to get to know other people and to talk about cities' problems and today's problems with people from all over the world.
People from Latin America, from Africa and from Europe have very different minds, very different realities.
Different schools from different areas.
Yeah, good morning.
We wake up early in the morning. We just came here to church, have some lectures.
All the target people.
Participation.
Till midday to have a lunch break.
In the afternoon we are working in studio spaces with groups of students on different projects.
We have 14 teams working on 8 locations in the metropolitan region of Stuttgart.
It both makes sense, yeah.
So the students could work on a lot of different ideas.
Now we see there are some people working without laptops or do a lot of drawing to see how a space works.
And each group has a mentor to them.
We are a support for their ideas to tackle specific local issues in Stuttgart and around.
The project that we're facing is in Bad Cannstatt actually. I think the Wilhelmsplatz is a pretty interesting place. It is very functional, but only in one way, with a lot of intersections and tramways and streets going, and there's no real place for humans.
It's more a transit space than a space of belonging.
We really felt not welcome there, and we really saw that there's a lot of barriers for crossing the street, for maybe visiting other parts of the town that seem interesting. We kind of try to reverse that whole logic. We want to put the human first and want to create places and spaces where people feel at home and where people feel welcome and where people want to stay.
We are working in the harbor area. All the streets are always crowded. Everything is moving. You can see the machines working.
Everything is closed up. You have a lot of signs that permit a lot of things, like everything.
Then you go into the bus, you leave the bus up top of one of the hills there, and it's absolutely calm. It's only 10 minutes in between, and you are in 2 completely different worlds. We want to develop the Neckar Valley as a landscape space, but besides that, the nucleus is still the industrial area.
We think about using the harbor as a bridge in more dimensions, so you can really use some of the infrastructure without getting too deep inside to areas where it's really dangerous and not usable for people in their daily lives.
In a setup like this, it doesn't make sense to work day and night for a project.
The fun part of the week has to be also a big role for an IBA-School.
Get together, have a beer and relax for some time.
And I think anyway, in general, when people have fun and enjoy what they're doing, also the output of the work is much more valuable.
It's not about only what we produce in 1 week. It's more about the ideas that come together and that has many signatures from different countries and different people and different mindsets.
They're presenting their projects on Friday.
Thank you for your hard work.
We're part of this big project.
Being open and respectful.
We're hoping for a wide audience, and I think they're looking forward to do a great presentation.
The future is bright and shiny.
New technology and new ways of living.
A possible future.
Free and self-sufficient.
And this is what we're planning to see in the future.
And make it a place for humans first.
To reduce traffic, that's it.
The future will be bright and shiny because it has to be.
There are a lot of topics that are not bright and shiny.
Which are not just locally concentrated, it's a matter of understanding each other on a bigger scale.
Things will change and we have to see the change before it happens and find a solution.
The future will be bright and shiny because there are young people who really care about problems and who really care about being productive and being creative.
I think sometimes it is tough, but it will be bright and shiny, for sure. In some places you will find a way through.